Jimmy Kimmel Live. Jhujhar's on it.
Welcome to Jimmy Kimmel Live. Jhujhar's aren't alive. We're going to be talking about science today, specifically oxygen. And we have two experts, Mr. Shreyas and the Determinator. Please, let's welcome Mr. Shreyas to the stand. Please, Mr. Shreyas, come to the stand. And welcome to Mr. Star on the show.
Thank you, Mr. Shreyas.
Now, can you please tell us some just basic info on elements, since you've researched them for about 20 years now?
15.
15. Sorry. His first 5 was about hydrogen.
The atomic number is 8.
Oh.
Two O's on top of each other. It was discovered by someone called Carl Wilhelm Schnell and Joseph Priestley.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Maybe you're related to them. You look like them. It's very useful to people because we needed to breathe, and plants needed to breathe, and animals needed to breathe. Almost every living thing uses it to survive. It was the atomic standard, so it was used to measure other atoms. It's the third most common element.
So it was the atomic, so now it
is. Now it isn't.
Okay.
But it is the most common element in the sun and the earth.
So it
third most common element in the sun and the earth.
So it was till 1961.
1961 or 1963.
So it's the third most abundant element on the earth. That's great.
Yeah, it's super important. And there's this carbon-nitrogen cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Oxygen plays a major role there in plant life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, really important when you gases. So cars and buses and airplanes, they all use oxygen in their gas. And it cleans elements sometimes to separate them from when they're all mixed together and rusted. Oxygen can help in that. And it helps gas a lot. It's also 9/10 of the mass of water's oxygen, and 2/3 of the mass of human body's oxygen. And Jhujhar's fallen asleep.
Oh, wait, okay. Oh,
I'm not
sorry. Thank you so much for your information on oxygen. No, that's all we had today. But now we have another expert from Canada.
Drink water today. It's good.
It's innovative. It's new. It's iOS 7. It's available today. Download right from your software update. Permission granted by Ben Sheridan.
Welcome back from your break. Now we have another expert who's going to talk about oxygen. His name is the Determinator. He comes straight from hell. And by hell, I mean Canada. Welcome, Mr. Determinator.
Welcome.
Hi.
Canada's nice.
Canada's nice. Nice one there. It's a big joke. Yeah, can you please tell us something about...
Oxygen is a colorless element.
I don't think the audience can hear you. Can you please speak clearly?
Oxygen is a colorless element.
Oh, okay. So that's how Canadians sound like.
Also, oxygen doesn't have any texture. Did you know that?
No. I don't know anything about oxygen.
And it cannot conduct any electricity. Density of oxygen is 1.442 grams.
Sure. Great.
The melting point is negative 218.3 degrees Celsius.
Whoa, that's a lot, man.
The boiling point is negative 182.9 Celsius.
And what about the freezing point?
I was getting there.
Sorry.
The freezing point is 22.65 Celsius.
Oh, okay. So, what would be the stay at room temperature?
It is definitely a gas.
Okay, and the malleability?
Actually it's not any because this is a gas.
Oh, okay. And neutrons, I would suspect there would be 8 neutrons, am I correct?
Yep.
And let's see a little bit more.
It's also a non-metal.
Mm-hmm.
And its crystal structure is cubic, and it's a element.
Well, I guess I didn't know that. Canadians. Okay, the word origin. I see from my list here, it's Greek. It used to be ox in Greek, and in Greek it meant sharp or acid. Its genes were born or former, that's what ox meant, or an acid former. So if you combine acid and former, it would be acid former. That's the two things. And the discovery date, it says, is 1774 in England or Sweden. Is that correct?
Oui.
Oui. Okay, so you speak French too. Canadians. Okay. Can you tell me some like other languages I could say oxygen in?
Latin, which is oxygenium, Czech, which is Catholic,
Uh-huh.
Croatian, which is Kisik,
Uh-huh.
French is oxygen,
Mm-hmm.
German is Sauerstoff,
Whoa. And I think I know some of these. I know that Italian is oxygeno. I know that Norwegian is oxygen. I know that Portuguese is oxygenio. I know that Russian is something I can't pronounce. I know that Spanish is oxygenio again, but there's a little bit of grammatical differences. Then Swedish is säger. Sorry if me or the Determinator are pronouncing this wrong. And yeah, thank you for coming, Richard.
Thank you for watching Jhujhar Live.